dollars new, and used they're worth $50. And the tables were $75 and now they're worth, $40. Well, if you put an ad in Craigslist, you can sell them for that reduced value from what it is. But if you sell a table with 4 matching chairs, they can have a greater value as a set than they do individually. And then if they're in a venture, in a business, they have a collection of assets that are working together to produce a business income. Then you have the value of a going concern. So it is additional value over and above what the value of the assets are per se. There's a lot of nuances about what is the going concern. In other words, is there a client list? Is there a location advantage? Is there signage? There's all these other things that don't, the additional value doesn't show up in a balance sheet, but they are valuable assets to the business. So when you're looking at the value of your company on I recommend an annual basis, you look at what the value of those tangibles and the intangibles are, because there can be adjustments on an annual basis. And if you have partners or shareholders, it's good to go over these once a year to keep them top of mind for people, what these other values are. And periodically things need to be changed, like signs. The sign bleaches out after 15 years, yeah, it's still there, but it no longer looks great and you really need to replace it. So by once a year taking a look at what they are, then all of a sudden you don't go 5, 7 years, 10 years, and then say, gee, I wonder what the value is. And in the same way that we can make projections and set targets on what we want our revenue or our net to be, we can set targets and projections of what we believe the company value will be. Because, again, it's all part of steering the business. It's not going to just magically happen. Sometimes it does, but you can't depend upon it. So build the structures, and so we have what we call the company value framework, and that you establish what are those key elements that contribute to the value of your company, and you hold it as a framework. And then you review that framework and you adjust it on an annual basis. So we're going to be going forward, and we'll take another minute or two if anyone has any other questions, and then we'll move into the X section. Move this chair out of the way.
Let's get some more lively music.
Where's the music coming from, John?
In your head.
Hassan has a speaker.
Nobody else hears it.
I don't hear anything.
Violin music?
Jazz.
But it was playing while she was talking too.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
It's over there in the corner.
Uh-huh.
The little speaker on the top,
Yeah.
not the large speaker.
Oh.
Yeah. It's amazing. Trying to make it where I can barely hear it so that it's a little nice for you guys.
Not so like there's nothing like
Because that's one of the things.
deadness, I guess.
Dead quiet.
Dead quiet. It's
Yes.
just like
Uh-huh.
Dead quiet is
Now that I-
absolutely embarrassing.
Now that I know, I won't be spending so much time trying to go, how's
What
that
is
music
that?
coming from?
And I had it in ambient music. This is the jazz. That was for like reading and kind of relaxing. But this is a little more upbeat and lively.